Alright, just trying to go through a few more of some of the dusk seeds that I haven't done yet. It is a tough one. This might be the second worst. You know, similar to Tethys Dregs, the difference between Tethys root seeds versus Tethys restore is just immense. That and Primordium. I think all other combos, there's not actually a huge difference between root seeds and restore. Restore can be good in a lot of other combos, but... So Opal's crushed this one. Looks like Mean got taken out maybe at Seraph or Divinity. And I think Demo Tank had submitted it. They must have just died early, but it looks like it might be hard anyway. Alright. Everybody knows my thoughts on Energy Siphon, which is weird that I like Urchin Spine so much, but I hate to start with it. I will say that. I hate to start with it. Utterly useless ring 1 usually. But could be worse, I suppose. Sting is like okay. If I do end up with Incant, it'd be good. I mean, it's Stygian, and Stygian. Bosses aren't too bad. Artie or... Nah, it's a champ first. Ew. Well, I can't do Conduit. We already know. We know for a fact that Conduit Ring 1 with no backline clear is actually unwinnable in a lot of draw orders. This one's interesting. This helps so much with how bad Tethys is early. There's no way I'm taking the Divine Horde, I know that. I still feel like I'd rather take the Sigiled Seaweed. Since I had to take Sweeper Tethys, I'm almost certainly just not using Tethys. I'm gonna go Seaweed, just because it's so much overall better of an artifact. Can't do that. Really good Reese. It's really good that we didn't take the shards. At least it's the easier boss. I don't gain anything from Sigil Seaweed in this fight, though. I like it also because it can half the time block the objectively harder boss from Shuffling Scourges. This could definitely go wrong, but I do have 6 health, so I can technically survive that bottom if I have to. Do I really need money? I mean, it honestly would help quite a lot. I mean, I do have 2 steals to hit here. I think we do want the money. Gotta risk it a little bit here. Yeah, this is what I was afraid of. We'll do this, and hopefully we can find something. That's Steward here. Otherwise, we are just dead just the same. Alright, we can do that. Well then, you'd love to five. There's really nothing I can do there much with the regens. There's just no... Restore is so bad, Ring 1. It's just... With Tethys particularly. The Tethys, or... I think that's another thing of why it's so bad with Primordium and Tethys, because they have so little health. I guess, yeah, it's like you just have so little health that you can't stack regen. At least on the other champs, you can typically stack some regen, or at least heal back damage. Have it be a little relevant. Actually might take this boss out. Not if it's not gonna draw, you know, as poorly as possible here. Here, have a heal. I'll be a nice guy. You deserve it. You evaded all my shit. Backline clear that isn't Tethys would be nice. Full flash freeze. But also front-loaded damage would be nice. There's Shade Wings. I'll take that. Very easy choice there. Razor Sharp is probably the most discrepant common card from the rest of the pool within a clan. Not even because it's necessarily that amazing of a card, it's just that Awoken commons are so bad. Sharpen. I think Sting is bad, personally. A lot of people seem to love Sting. I'm not one of them. I could settle for a shitstone here because I'd only be rolling for a 1 out of 3. So that wasn't really what you want to see, but it is what it is. 10 and Pierce. I could do that there. It's not horrible. Should be fine. A large stone Titan Sentry will take this entire thing out by itself. And I actually have something to put these restores into now and actually have them be relevant. Actually, kind of, it's possible that could have hurt me, but yeah, we're fine. Like I said, though, I essentially solo everything with a large stone Titan Sentry. It'd be nice to cash in with all of the spell weakness. I guess I could take a Helical Chrysalis. I wish it cost 1. It really doesn't feel like it should cost 2. It's not good enough, but we're gonna need it right now. Glimmer is pretty good, but maybe less needed since I have a Sentry. If I don't get Endless in the Sentry, though, I might want that Glimmer. Otherwise, Deado could be good. I can also just skip. Deado is a tough one. It's like, because I'm probably not getting an Awoken draft, the chances of holo are pretty low. We still have a unit draft coming up. Could be a holo. You know, we did take a unit draft trial here, and then we have this. I have the option to go left here. I'm probably going to go right, though, with my setup. I don't know, though. It depends. I may actually want Awoken units over Stygian. The Stygian rares are obviously the desirable thing to hit, but they're just not necessarily that likely. But when you hit 3 Stygian banners in a row, you actually have a somewhat decent chance at a rare. But it's not like over 50. It's like in the realm of like 20 to 30%. This could still be good on the Shark, especially like if I don't get Endless, maybe. Alright, there's a Siren. That's gotta get hit, I think. I could see Sweeper, though. I mean, these are all good. But I do have the shark, so maybe sweeper's less needed. Just take a siren. Make an incant deck. I'm still gonna go this route. We want to see if we can get endless. We got it. Nice. Armor incant's great too. Oh. Looks like it's gonna be another lodestone run, eh? Hell yeah. Alright, well this just obviously changed everything. I don't really need to put endless now on Titan Sentry. I'm just going to put the Siren in now. There's not really anything else I'd want. Other than maybe... I kind of want to reroll for health, but I could also... I mean, for this fight, I may want to lock in... I'll probably have to fuse here too. If there was a temple here, I'd wait. Because I don't gain a whole lot from fusing the units together here, but... yeah. I just wondered, having this on Endless probably gets me through the next few fights. I guess I'm still open to doing this, but it would be nice to just get the initial health before I Hellvent. Let's see if this is going to get us health. It's not, but... damn it, now I wish I... yeah, I should have not locked this in. Because now, if I can get the minor refraction here, it might just make sense to put the lodestone into Siren. But it sucks that I gave up this, the runestone, but I think... you know, you can't win them all. We'll just do this. So here's my exception to the rule. I generally say don't put a lodestone into a unit, but if it is 1 pip, then you can do it just fine. Really wish I had that runestone though, but it's fine. It's fine. I still have double the incant scaling here, so no harm, no foul. I could -2 this Crystallis. I'm not opposed to it. I think if I am gonna do this, this endless here, which I am gonna do, we'll just settle for that. I don't know about this song. I'm gonna skip it. Do some. Oh, you know what? Let's just do. That gives me a good example. Let's do Super Metroid OST. That's a good one. Do it from the start. Okay. This is annoying. Nope, I don't need Tethys on the floor. Guess I'll just do that. Then we'll go up top here. Try to just sap him as many times. Oops. Well, whatever. That's dumb. Now I can't play my large stone guy. I think it's probably fine. smited with my aquatic paladin here. This is a 0 cost. Nope. I'll need an ember. And yeah, go for the Hellvent here. If I get Conduit, I can justify Tethys on the floor. Hollow's interesting, but no. Nope. I'll still hold out if we can get it, but most likely we're just not using Tethys. So now we have 2. It should be a lot easier. I can take 15 there, 15 there, and then I'm at 95, and then just something. I don't need to take that gold. I think at 65 I'll be fine. Yeah, we are equipped for this. The Endless Shark is still going to be nice for a while, but I don't know that I'll have it in the end. I guess there's no point not doing this. Sigil the Seaweed's 2 for 2 so far. Well, I like it. Still gonna put that down there though. And we don't need to self-infuse this guy, because I think once I get the 3rd Siren, I just don't have any use of it. Easy choice. Easy choice. It's a lot of artifacts that can make playing these 3-cost units a lot easier. You know, Fervor Flame, Hell's Banners to a certain extent, Cheater's Hand. Double Incants would be nice. Other than that, I just want some initial health, I think. But there is a Vortex over here. And a Caverns, which also could, you know, give us something. I think I like going to the right here. Cost reduce is good too. Permafrost. Penitent's about the only thing there, but I already have Sigil the Seaweed. Guild Marker or Forgotten Name? Guild Marker. I don't like that event. I don't think the Pyre Health to gold ratio there is accurate at all. I think it's pretty shite. Pretty shite. I don't really think I need to spend any money on a Permafrost there. Now Holdover, on the other hand. Could do that, maybe. I don't know, what is the best here? Whatever I hold over, I want it to be 0. I think that could be like okay for the bosses. Still gonna keep Shark. I'll probably keep it till here as well, but then I can remove it here because I'll have my 3 of these. Could probably remove the other stewards. That's the beauty of guild marker, I think. We're not spending gold coming up. Every single boss, ring 5, is hard countered by my deck. Yeah, I'm not afraid of this boss at all. Nor am I afraid of a marker invasion. This is actually exactly the unit that I wanted to see. At 9, I kill him. Might as well do that. Keep in mind, there are times when this is not going to play so nicely with me. Gonna hold that for the boss. Don't even need to play a single card here, but we will. 420. Oh, this is like the best card ever. Preserve Thorns, 4 incants out of 1 card. Yeah, I think I'll take that. It's definitely has potential to be pretty good. Now, another thing I like about 3 Lodestone is you're probably gonna get screwed a lot of the time, but at least you'll probably get at least 2 onto your floor first cycle through. You gotta low roll pretty hard to not be able to get at least 2 on your floor when you get 3 of them. It's pretty hard to draw like 2 of them, or like all 3 of them in one hand. Not saying it ain't possible, just saying it's supposedly supposed to be pretty hard. But we all know how that goes. This might be one where I go 4 lodestones, especially if I don't get a conduit. And we'll be able to decide by the final ring. Yeah, I guess we just keep putting to this top because there's no real reason not to. Just gonna do that for something we can't. Yeah, see, we don't really need the, whatchamacallit anymore. I kind of want to hold that. I want to play it when the enemy is here. Right, aka fell, or just a more threatening floor, I suppose. So I'll go full on that. Oh, 2 deadweights. I guess I could have. And a consumable. 2 deadweights and a consumable. Sweet. Since she's up there, let's get all that sap. I mean, we have already pretty much guaranteed Relentless. Stings in this type of deck are amazing, by the way. I wish I had more stings, but it's tough because you have to take a sting usually before you know if you have a deck like this or not. I don't think we play the Sentry. Well, we'll still play this just so we draw more cards for next turn, but obviously we would have preferred to get this for the next turn coming up, but we won't need it. We're just probably not going to have to play any cards, yeah. But you know we will. Here, you know what? Since you've been so nice, you can have a heal. I'll take a draw upgrade here. Going left here. Channel Song's not horrible. If I do miss on a lodestone, I can pull it out using that. Gifts is also takeable, but I think I'll do this. This is like one of the few times I don't mind a Channel Song, but don't trust me, it will probably do nothing still. It's there just in case, basically. So let's see if we're getting a conduit or not. We are. Oh, I guess I still can fit like everything on the floor, right? I'll still go 4 of these. I should get rid of the shark probably right now, though. If it's penitent, I have 50% silence and 2 silence cards. I think I'll be fine. I just definitely want to draw my other stuff, right? So what are the worst cards in the deck? Like, what else do I remove at this point? I guess the restores aren't great, but they're better than a Frozen Lance, I'm sure. Actually, no, I'm Conduit. That was stupid. Okay, definitely removes restores moving forward. Alright, that is probably great. Multi-strike. Don't think we need quick. Helvan set of steel. We can just hold the slot on the other guy, or the girl. Let's remove 1 restore, just so I can do it. It's like a makeup call, you know? Intrinsic. I could intrinsic a Channel Song, actually, and it's pretty good. Zero cost, I'll take it. I'm even debating, like, I could also -2 this, or oddly enough, this, just because I'm not visiting in a Merchant of Magic, so I do this because I do want it to be cheap and I want to like sap divinity. So I think I actually do that. Perfect. Anything else? No? Heaven's Seal's fine. They're going to be so sapped. See, this is a great example of why you want a ton of them, because if I draw 2 in the same turn, it sucks. But I can already get this going, that'll be good. Just have to draw back into that. Could save this for this. You could play 1 here. Why not? Ordering for the win. And fine, just playing this. Draw as much as possible here. I do like this song. And it is living armor, so we will not play cards. Not because we're scared, but because it wouldn't be nice. Just take the 0 cost incant. Starts our draw. I don't really need the Ember, especially when I have a conduit. That's a free incant. Boom. Take it. Improved Firebox, turn 1. I'll take it. Alright. Who needs initial health when you got multi-strike, am I right? I will actually just take the other one that has initial health, though, is the one I dupe. I don't think I need that. And I probably don't need that. So I can just do removals. I might as well try to get 2 more shards, right? Well, might as well intrinsic that. It's weird, but I'll take it. And it's removal time of restores. Alright, we're G to G. Very powerful deck. There's pretty much 0 chance I can lose. Just calling it like it is. Take another one of these. Drawing both of them, though, wasn't probably the greatest thing that's ever happened to me in my life, but you know what, I'll just have to take it. We'll draw back soon enough through everything, and then when they come back, they'll be costing 2, it'll be fine. You sap me, I sap you. Alright, you can go there. Now we have a new target for this. This is quite the army here. $69. You know what? This is kind of living armor value, or living armor level, I would say. Just be mean to keep playing cards here. I do think Seraph the Temperament is basically living armor level. Every other Seraph got like, well, Seraph the Patient didn't get much other than trample, but it's like you can prevent it. Like, Diligent got so much. What did Temperament get? A few stacks of damage shield. That's all they gave him. I have absolutely no reason to take this, so let's take it. It can only hurt me. There's no way it helps me, but it's blank pages. You have to take it, right? I wonder if that's it's not guaranteed to draw these two. I just happen to get kind of unlucky each time because the priority doesn't take effect. You'll notice where they got drawn there. It's just random. But whatever, we'll just draw all the way back through them. Maybe blank pages will help me out. You know what? I was gonna let a blank page spawn But I'm really angry and I want to get back to my Sirens as soon as possible here. So we're just gonna sort of do that. Sigilled Seaweed bails me out. Nice. Harvest Rector, welcome to the team. Take a little bit of spikes damage here. Alright, let's get one of these in here. Should have done that first. Alright. Well, that might be an issue, but I think now that I can get another one of these down, it won't be. So yeah, dying to the spikes here, basically. I could have got around that with Vine Grass if I was even thinking about that, but oh well. Mistakes were made. Let's put you in the very back. At the end of the day, I don't think this ends up hurting me that much. I'm actually able to play out all my hands just the same. Alright, I didn't have to play any cards as expected. And that'll do it. 230 sap. Imagine if I had double incants, or if I didn't bottom deck, or like basically top deck those two Sirens. But yeah, we get it done here. Another example of the dominance of lodestones. You know, it's too bad the way I'm going to have to space these videos out this month, because I actually, just due to sheer luck, kind of played all of these lodestone runs back to back within a span of like 2 days. But, yeah, we'll just put them in wherever they fit. My schedule's all messed up. So, just to reiterate, if you skipped around the video and didn't catch this bit of advice, I normally don't advocate for putting the lodestone into banners unless the banner has 1 pip. Since we found the microstone, it made sense to just put it into the Siren. Otherwise, I pretty much always advocate that you do it the other way. Put the Siren into the lodestone because you want at least 3. 4 is great, but at least 3. The only time I'd ever stick with 2 lodestones is if I had Founding Seal already in my inventory. But yeah, even then I kind of like to get 3 just if I don't have like additional help with like artifacts that give me Ember, like Forever Flame or something. There's a possibility that you get 2 in the opener, and I still like to get 3 even with Founding Seal. That way I don't get screwed out of like having to only put 1 unit down to first cycle. But yeah, whatever. Let's see what the other people did. Opal also had the same idea. However, I had a similar idea, I should say, but went with the gigantic Titan Sentry. Had full conduit. See, I feel like that's risky. Ring 1, 35 damage taken. I mean, it's, you know, it was very close to dying there. And I've had him, you know, we've seen him on my channel before, right? Where it is, like, with the draw order, with Tethys Restore, I literally skipped all the shards, skipped the trial, still lost. Because I think we had the objectively easier boss here. It's usually when you mix in the objectively harder boss, where you're like, your draws get screwed up on top of everything, that you can just die, you know. It's usually the difference between 35 and 40 pyre damage taken. But definitely full conduit would have been pretty nice. I just think it's a bit risky, given how bad the starting deck is. But yeah, still I'd say a similar idea with this deck. What did Mean do? Mean did not take the Lodestone Totem. And you get a much harder run as a result. Though honestly, this seems like a pretty good deck. It didn't last long on Divinity. Wonder why he went with the Microstone here. Would have been a lot better off just putting a Microstone on this, I feel. You could have many of these on the floor. Even if you're only healing 1, it's still so much incant power, right? He ended up with a Frostbite, but he must have took Conduit at the start, though. Even took the shards, which I feel is pretty risky to do Conduit and take the 15 there. But that's a pretty good artifact that actually ended up making his life easier, actually, than it would have been on for Opal and me. Because, you know, you take that trial, it means nothing. Even all of the enemies can't even hurt you. So really it's just, the main downside is you probably didn't, arguably nothing to the boss. So the boss just gets those free hits in, but apparently that equates to about 24 damage, which isn't the end of the world. But yeah, if you got a dud here or a just mediocre artifact, I'd say Vapor Funnel Ring 1, given what came up, was pretty good. I think it's very easy to lose taking that risk. But yeah, this is a much different deck. It's like a kind of a rejuvenation incant deck, which is interesting. But yeah, ironically, probably would have been better with Sweeper. Like if you had Sweeper and Conduit with that, you'd have had a Sweeper that's getting rejuvenated. But yeah, I think with this, he would have been better off just making this gigantic, like Opal did. But I guess maybe he was putting it on the floor with him, or something like that. And this was the submitter And then, yeah, dead ring 1. Oddly, and the funny thing here is he actually took the better early game artifact and still lost. But that's just Conduit for you. It all could just come down to draw order. One little thing here and there, right? It's just how bad Conduit is. And again, his stewards and Tethys would have been actually stronger than what all of the rest of us had. But he probably shouldn't have took that trial. You'll notice Opal didn't take the trial. If she had, she probably would have died. So probably just got to skip that trial. But honestly, I don't know. I just don't like to take Conduit there in the first place. Even with this, it's pretty rough. But yeah, that's a fun one. I do love the Lodestone tear we're on lately. As always, thanks for watching. Until next time, peace.